Matthew Arnold wrote one of the most famous essays about culture, Culture and Anarchy, where he said, we can't just fetishize the bridges we build, trains we run, the sort of economic and power age that we're in. We have to really talk about what the human spirit needs. And that idea of enlightenment, which we've sort of taken over and adopted as a new language, which is entitlement. Enlightenment to entitlement. It's a journey, it's not a finished journey. 100 years ago, we would have been shocked, some of us, at the idea that everybody should read and write, particularly girls. And there are many countries that still think that it's unnecessary. I remember when people said that actually some people in the world were incapable of reading and writing because genetically it was improbable. I mean, that's all changed. And that's what I feel about culture. I think that we'll come around one day and go, in those days, they didn't actually believe that everybody should and could learn a musical instrument or creatively apply their writing. And so I think we're on a road where public offering, public payment as part of our system for culture is, it's a journey and we're only a bit way down it. Now, because we've not really made culture a statutory right for citizens and local authorities don't have to deliver it, then I think we've made it a very dangerous and vulnerable thing. The school curriculum that we've been focused on for a very long time, which really put a massive emphasis on academic achievement and then assumed that the disciplines of arts practice weren't in themselves academic, thorough, forensic and disciplined. I think that's been a major error. And I also think that the idea that school is education is a problem because, in fact, all the ways that we put money into our civil society in order to move us forward, they are all about education in different kinds of ways. And I think that trapping art delivery into either schools or arts institutions is part of the problem. They need to be part of the way that communities organise their activity. As a result, we've got a generation of teachers, with marvellous exceptions, who feel that it's not been useful to acquire skills in creativity and arts practice because actually what they're there to do is deliver a much more academic framework. Let's unlock that, because if you look at the developing countries, India, Brazil, even China, they're really saying actually it's the creativity of our nation that is going to take our economy forward. And of course that's not simply the arts, but arts discipline have got to be part of that mix. There are many countries that are completely impoverished in terms of delivered funding structures. But what they are doing is thinking, what are we trying to achieve for ourselves and our people, and how does art make sense in that mix? We've just got to have those conversations between us and carry on feeling as if it's our job to cross over this particular set of hurdles that we've got economically. And if anything, I feel that it's the role of the arts to look for positive solutions. I don't mean in a sort of a cheery, it'll all be fine, folks. And I certainly don't think that arts necessarily flourishes in a garret. That's not really what I'm saying at all. But I think you have a responsibility, not simply to be optimistic, but to be a problem solver. That's what people in the arts have as a skill. And let's apply it.